What's going on? What's going on? It's Scott Avery again. Thank you for checking out my YouTube channel. I want to tell you, in the photography business, it means more than just a good photo. Your attitude means so much. My mentor, Henry Schwartz, definitely always told me, say, Scott, it's your attitude that's going to get you far. Your attitude. I didn't really know what that meant. I kind of figured out later that your attitude, in what he was saying, was basically the way you are with people. Your attitude makes a big difference on if people want to work with you or people are going to continue to work with you. It's about, it isn't like attitude like, It's attitude like, are you a good person? Do they like being around you? Do you seem friendly? Do you seem like a person that they could trust? A lot of things like that is what it comes to attitude on how people work with you. So attitude plays, if not one of the most important pieces to this business. There will be a lot of shooters, but the attitude and the professionalism is what's gonna make a difference between you and the next guy. So make sure you check your attitudes, guys. Focus on being a good person. Focus on doing what you say. Like, that's the focus, and then everything else will fall into place. Just know that a customer experience is one of the most key things when doing photography. When people come to the shoot, they want to have an experience. They want to have a customer experience. They want to enjoy the shoots. So, you got to make sure you give them that. It's just more than just the shoot itself. When the client comes to the studio, what does it smell like? The lighting, where it's at, the location of the shoot, how are the people in the room, how are your assistants, how's the makeup artist, are they dressed nice? All those things go together to kind of create that customer experience. So you want to make sure to pay attention to real detail when it comes to that in doing your photo shoot. We all understand in this business, whenever you're kind of getting your business growing, you're very fast at getting those photos to the person. As soon as it happens, you want to be like, hey, I want to get that picture to you tonight or tomorrow, or as soon as possible. Then the first day or two, that's always a goal. But the reality is as you're growing your business, some of those things aren't as consistent, and we need to really stay on top of it. Create a team, create an organization situation where you can have those images out to your clients as fast as possible. Because having slow images get out, it kind of really diminishes the reputation that you have. I've suffered with it. A lot of other photographers have suffered with it, but we really got to learn to just be, a lot more consistent on how we're releasing the content. Okay, this whole thing that gear does or does not matter. The truth is, gear does matter, but it matters in certain situations. I believe most situations, but let's just say certain situations. There's been some jobs where we've had a creative director walk on set, and they'll walk in, they really will judge you just off the equipment. They walk around and they say, they look to see what type of lights it is, what type of camera you're using. They look at all these different details, and they make a decision. Do they want to hire you again, or do they not want to hire you again? They already have in their mind, is the shoot gonna be good? Is it not gonna be good? And also how they're gonna act really depends on what they kind of view when they walk through that door. So it may be cool to get the cheaper lights and the cheaper cameras and stuff like that, but just understand, whenever you have bigger clients, they wanna see bigger things. If they're gonna spend the excess of $5, $10, $15, $20, $50,000, they want to make sure that what they're spending money on makes sense. Like, they can actually see their money at work. So your gear does matter, and you should always reinvest in your gear. Don't ever feel like, oh, I'll take that money and take it for a trip. Like, you should really look at the money you have and pull a portion of it away to just buy new gear, keep your stuff upgraded, stay on top of all this stuff. That will really keep you with some longevity in this business. Well, that's all for today, guys. I want to say thank you. Checking out this little series that I put together of photography talk. Please click the subscribe button at the bottom if you like anything. And anything that you want to know in the photography and film world, just please make a comment below, and I'll check it out and I'll make a video on it. Thank you so much for checking out my channel.